know it's been a minute. Let's talk about some things. I just wanted to make a cafecito with y'all and talk at the same time. Talk about 10 things that I have learned in my 20s, in my youth. Things that have probably changed my perspective or altered my way of thinking. And I feel like I'm one of those people that know knowledge is power. So I'm always constantly getting educated. I'm always constantly trying to be insightful and just trying to keep myself informed of things, learning from my mistakes and just making sure that they don't happen again. And if I can pass something along and help one person, that is literally everything. Because I wish I had somebody giving me this advice when I was younger versus me having to go through the things I have gone through to understand the things that I understand now. I also feel like there's a beautiful God who already created you how you were supposed to be created, and everything that you go through is not a mistake. It's just helping mold you into a better person, which leads to my first point, that in order to love yourself wholeheartedly to the core, you cannot hate the experiences that helped to shape you and mold you. Those situations, though they were not deserved, though you probably feel like I have no reason why I should have gone through this, like I don't understand. There's a lot of things we don't understand this earth. Life is definitely the opposite of school. So when you go to school, you learn the lesson, you take the test. And I feel like in life, you always take the test first and then you learn the lesson later. And that's just not something I can explain as to why it is the way it is. But that's just how God made it, and that's just how it works. I have learned to love myself through all of it, through the ugly, through the beautiful, through the pretty, through the joyful, through the sadness, through everything. And the things that have shaped me or have molded me to the person that I am today, and obviously I'm gonna keep growing and I'm gonna keep changing and I'm gonna keep evolving, but those things I'm kind of thankful for now. I wasn't thankful for them in the moment, because best believe I had all the whys and why am I going through this and why is this happening and why me, and those are the moments that you kind of come closer to your inner self. You do the work, you do the ugly work, because the work is not easy. And I feel like we don't talk enough about the work that it gets to get to a good point in life, a good mindset. Does that make sense? I'm constantly being told, oh my God, you're glowing. Oh my God, how do you do it? I don't know how you do it. And it's just like, I don't even know how I do it either. I just live day to day. I let God into my life. I pray about it. Like I do the inner work that I need to do. If I have to cry, I'm gonna cry. If I have to isolate myself and be alone for days and weeks, I will do that. Like, I will do what works for me. I don't sit here and please anybody and care about what anybody thinks about me. I'm gonna care about what I think about me and what my inner circle thinks about me. So moving on to the cafecito. My second thing that I have learned is to be careful being around unhappy, miserable people. And I say that with love. I don't say it to sound mean. I say it because misery genuinely loves company. So a lot of the times, the people that you surround yourself with really matter. They have a big impact and a big effect on how you think and how you act. And when you are afraid to eliminate people that are constantly just negative, are constantly complaining, are constantly just not happy, miserable, and they want you to feel the same thing, you really need to eliminate yourself. Like, that's a huge red flag. And I understand we all go through things, we all, you know, struggle, and there's things that obviously can change our moods. I get that. But when you're constantly every day this type of person, you're just negative all the time, it's just always a complaint, it's always something negative behind you, then you are bringing no peace to my life. Because every time I'm around this person, right, it's like you always feel you're so drained. You always feel like your battery is completely at a 10%. Like you're literally dying out trying to uplift people that don't even want to be uplifted themselves. The third thing that I have learned in this lifetime is that when you are healed, like when you are in the process of healing and you're genuinely healed, not saying it, because a lot of people be like, oh, I'm good. You're not, babe. You need to do the healing. Like, you're broken as hell and it shows. Because I don't think you ever get to a point where you're 100% healed. Life be lifing, okay, and things be happening. But when you are healed enough that you know your worth and you really know, you know what's up, there's just so much that you won't deal with. There's just so much you really will not put up with. And I literally do the same blocking I do on social media, I do it in real life. Like, I don't rock with you. You're not my type of person. I don't rock with your ways. I don't like how you are. I'm all set. I don't necessarily need to be mean about it. I just literally simply eliminate myself. I eliminate myself every single time. I won't deal with it. It's just that simple. dealing with it is just a struggle to my mental health, and the hardships that I have had to go through to get to where I am today are absolutely worth every single thing that I've lost, because it really wasn't a loss. It was a big gain to myself. Brings to my fourth point. You want to know if a man really loves you, if your friends really love you, if your family members really love you. This is a general type of love, not just a relationship type of love. To be loved is to be understood. A person that genuinely loves you understands you. Now, I'm not saying that a lot of the times that means that you are justified shitty behavior, like, excuse my language, but it just means when somebody really loves you, they understand your intentions, they understand your off days, they understand when you're silent, they just understand. 5, I think I've lost the number. People are out here literally hanging by a thread. People are fighting daily things that we have no idea about. Be kind or be quiet. A lot of the times, like I said, my misery does not like company. So when I'm going through it, I will literally isolate myself. But even so, when I have to be involved with people, I will never inflict my pain on others. That's just not how I work. Being kind is free. Like, it doesn't hurt anybody. Whoop. Now it brings to my sixth, I can't say that. Choose your friends very wisely. Who you surround yourself really matters. Like, it really matters, because it becomes a part of who you are. You know that saying, birds of a feather flock together? It's the truest saying ever, because even though there's a lot of times where I've heard, even myself, I've said this as well, well, she's like this, I'm not like that, so that doesn't mean that I can't be friends with her. But in reality, when you're constantly surrounded by those things, whether it's like the drinking, the partying, whatever it is, you eventually start to do those things without noticing. Like, it really is that simple. Birds of a feather really do flock together, even if it takes time. And a lot of the times when you surround yourself around people that you're not even trying to be like, then you will end up just like them. So be careful about who you have around you, because they will impact you. Doesn't it look so yummy? Let's taste it. I knew that this was gonna taste good. Number 7. I think I'm at number 7. Expect nothing but appreciate everything. You really need to be grateful for the little things in life to find inner peace. Those little things are as simple as waking up, breathing, having healthy children, having food in your fridge, having electricity, having a home, having an apartment, whatever that is, you have a home. Those are things that we take for granted every single day, but those are the smallest things we should be the most grateful for. Not always monetary things, okay? Once you accomplish that type of level of gratefulness, you realize that your blessings literally flourish. And they're not always materialistic things. Controlling others is strength, but controlling yourself, now that's power. There's people that literally will try to bring your character down. There's people that literally will lie on your name. Things that you probably want to clear up, and you're like, oh my gosh, that's not what I said, that's not what I did. There's no need for that. God saw too. Like, let it be. It does nothing for you. Let it be. Let them think whatever story they want. Let them say what they want. Work on you, babe. Work on you. You are literally your biggest investment. Focus on that. Everything else, irrelevant. People who are not happy with themselves are mean to others. I said what I said. Is that simple. Eventually, everyone that is not meant to be in your life will literally play themselves out of your life. Let it be. Let the people that gotta go, go, and let the people that have to be here, be here. God makes no mistakes, okay? I'm not sitting here and saying that I am perfect. I am not. But when I do say that I let things be handled by God every single time, I am not gonna sit here and fight and waste my energy, my one life, on things that have no importance in my life today. The amount of inner peace that comes when you do that, priceless. Priceless, okay? El que no coge consejo no llega viejo. Don't forget that. Now let me just say this. Stop venting and start praying. Venting, a lot of the times, people don't care. They just want to know. They just want to be nosy. They just want to be all up in your situation so they can go talk to the next person and make up their own stuff, add their own razzle dazzle, because they're bored with their lives. A lot of the times you cannot trust anybody. You gotta keep things to yourself. I find other things to escape my mind with that are healthy habits. Going for walks, writing, I love my computer. I literally write in it all the time. I love to write down my feelings and just get them out of my chest and just keep it moving. That is the best thing you can do. And I promise you, your aura will change. Like the way you see things change, the way you appreciate and love things really changes. The way you prioritize things change. And I mean that wholeheartedly. I love you guys. I really hope that this wasn't a lengthy, too chatty type of video. I just wanted to come here and help somebody. Make this feel like we're on a journey together, where we're trying to heal together and just trying to have a conversation. Two girlfriends doing our makeup, bonding, making cafecito, just literally talking about purposeful things. I am in an age where I don't want to talk about dumb things. I don't want to talk about things that don't add value to my life. I don't want to be around people that don't add value, that don't want to see me happy, that don't want to be genuinely connected. They just for a good time, not for a long time. A lot of people come and go in your life. That is okay. You just have to know how to be okay with things and just let things be. That is my message for y'all. I love y'all. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah!